Bam! We are live, people. As always, I'm going to give everyone a couple minutes to, jump in here and everything like that. And, yeah, got a lot of shit we going to talk about, people. It's going to be a fun day. It's going to be a fun day. Oh, you're not popping up on either fucking device. What do you mean? All right. Try to go to my channel and refresh the page. Fuck. Okay. Apparently, there was an issue with the first one. If I'm not popping up on either device, try to go to my channel, refresh the page or whatever, and let me know when you can see me. Peace. Fuck. Well, that kind of sucks, but I guess this will still get uploaded to YouTube, so you guys will still be able to enjoy it. So in the meantime, I'll get all this figured out or whatever, and yeah, I don't know. Whoever can see me, DM me, or comment on my, it should be like my third post in my page, and let me know you can see me. For now, we're going to ABBA. Oh, I'm on. Sweet. Alright, I'm going to put out a new post then so people can comment on there. Bam! Now that I know it's fucking working here. I swear, I am not tech savvy a lot of the time, so this shit is a frustration. I'm figuring it out as I go. Well, we got a couple viewers though. Alright. What's up, everybody? I'm so glad you guys come spend the time. I didn't even set an end time for this. I'm just gonna kind of let it run. I know my dad and shit's supposed to be stopping by, but we'll figure. I'll figure it out as I go. And I'm so glad I didn't do that out loud. For everyone out there, spell IHOP and say Ness after you spell it. You are a clever fox, Hamilfet. Yeah. So obviously, you guys chatting with me and everything and being able to see the comments, that's been something that has been brought to my attention a lot. I'm going to try and figure it out. Honestly, with this whole YouTube shit, I didn't even really know any video editing or anything. I just knew I wanted to do it for a long time, or at least for a while. And I just kind of fucking did it. I film all the episodes off my phone and shit. Right now it's on my laptop. But yeah. So I am going to try and eventually figure it out where I'll be able to see your guys' comments or whatever on the screen, and you guys will be able to see it as well or whatever, and chat with each other during. Yeah. Eventually, if anyone's familiar with the Joe Rogan Experience, that's kind of what I want to end up doing with the Sunday shows, is having a guest with me too that we can all talk to. You can hear different discussions and stuff, and have a good setup, kind of like a studio or whatever, where it's comfortable. We have good mics and all that shit. But all in due time, people. All in due fucking time. And okay, so I guess start. Yesterday, I went to the drive-in. It was really fucking dope. It was opening weekend for the drive-in. It's the only one left in Ontario or something. I don't really know. Don't quote me on that, but excuse me. I went and saw Run All Night with Liam Neeson. It was so good. Liam Neeson's such a fucking badass. It's not even fair. Oh, it's crazy. Like, okay, I don't want to spoil the movie or anything. If you think it is just like Taken, it's not. It's so much better than the like Taken. Taken were good movie. Okay, well, the first Taken was good. I don't even know. I don't even remember if I saw Taken 3. Taken 2, or no, did I see? I don't even remember. First one was the best one either way. And then, but yeah, it's really, really dope movie. He's like an ex like hitman for the mob and shit, and like the mob boss, it was like his best friend through childhood, and some shit happens, and he ends up kind of like being at differences with him. It's so fucking dope. But there's like this really crazy father-son dynamic as well, because like there's like he hasn't really been around his son because obviously he was a fucking hitman, and yeah, it was really dope, and it was really cool to like see like the father-son dynamic in that sort of setting, because like he did everything he could to make sure his son didn't do certain things to kind of have his kind of conscience and everything. And fuck, it was just really good. It was really good. Run All Night with Liam Neeson. It was really dope. I didn't see American Sniper because, well, it got fucking cold at night. I don't care where you are. It gets pretty cold at night. And yeah, I wasn't doing it. Well, and I heard American Sniper's not even that great anyway. I didn't even know it was based on a real person, to be honest. Like Chris Kyle, I didn't even know who the fuck that guy was. And whatever. Maybe that's because I'm Canadian, or maybe that's because I just don't give a shit about the news and don't pay attention to it a lot. Who knows? But either way, apparently it's not that great of a movie, so I'll just wait till it's on Netflix or something like that. Mm-hmm. Okay. Grab my whiteboard here. I love this thing. Got many, many topics. My beautiful Nan taking a nap. That was my baby, my youngest, when she was, baby. That was Christmas. And my Nan again with my oldest. Yeah. Beautiful ladies, I tell you. Okay. What to start with? Okay, well, some shit blew my mind. There's a fucking app out there. I don't know if it's still around. I just kind of heard about it on like a couple people were talking about it on a YouTube show I watch or whatever. And like apparently it's a free app, but you just message people on it for hugs. Like you can just meet up with a fucking stranger, hug that dude or girl, whatever, and then just be on with your fucking day. That's the weirdest shit I have ever fucking heard. Ever. You just, okay. If you need an app to go hug people, like, I don't know, maybe you got some weird, well, I guess for the guys who are like, I didn't want the prostitute, I just wanted to hug her. Well, that app's for you, bro. I don't know what it's called. It's fucking creepy to me. But there's an app for all you weirdos that just want to hug strangers and shit. He was in Batman and Star Wars. Liam Neeson, yeah. Oh yeah, he was Ra's al Ghul. I don't really agree with episode 1 or any of those, but he was a fucking Jedi in that shit. And it was actually dope. His fight with Darth Maul, like that was actually a really good fight. Audra Christine. I know I got the notification, but I'm just seeing it and everything now. How are you? And then, I'm off that weird, creepy app of fucking hugging people. It's the weirdest shit I've ever fucking heard. Okay. Apparently there's anti-vaccine movement. I've just kind of heard about it. Hugs for thugs. Oh, shit. That should be what it's called. Hugs for thugs. Just random, like, badass, just straight tattooed, flexing dudes just walk up on each other. Everyone thinks it's about to be like a scrap, and there's like, sup, bro? Sup, bro? And then they just go on with their day. Oh, that'd be so great. Oh, I need to see this in my life. Okay. Anti-vaccine movement. I don't know what the fuck. I didn't know there was a movement behind this. I just know some people choose not to get flu shots and shit, and some people choose to get flu shots. It's fucking weird that, like, well, I guess anything that, like, people are passionate about, they're gonna start a fucking movement or something. And but I saw this ad, like just like a poster or a picture. I saw it on the internet, but it's saying that getting your kids vaccinated, and obviously this is totally a scare tactic bullshit one, but it's saying that, you know, if you get your kids vaccinated, they're going to be more likely to use like heroin and shit and like intravenous drugs. There's just some teenager in a bathroom stall all fucking like leaned out, like with that fucking needle in their arm. Like that's the stupidest shit I have ever heard. If anything, like though, like getting needles as kids fucking scare people from doing needles in the future. Like, not only is this like just one of those dumb scare tactics, it's just completely uneducated. It's a false fuck. It's a stupid claim. Like miseducating people. Fucking, I hate it. My oldest daughter, just a couple weeks ago, she had to do a project for school, like for space, and like, you know, make her own alien and make her own spaceship. The fucking teacher, in every single part of it, spelled aliens wrong. And I was not going to let that shit go, because it's also like you're in a position where you have to teach the youth, or you're in a position where a lot of people are going to see your thing. You can't make stupid accurate. It's just like you're a fucking twat. Like that's as easy as it is. And remember, people, it's easy. Just stop being a twat. Oh, whiteboard slipping. What else? Oh, the ISS, International Space Station. If you guys are interested in space and everything, go to nasa.gov. Click on, it should be on the front page or whatever, but find the multimedia where it shows like TV or videos. They actually have HD cameras set up on the space station, and you can actually like check out live images and everything, a live stream from fucking space. From space. It's dope. What was it? Oh, you can also track like where it is. So if it's actually like going over where you live, you might be able to actually see it like going across the sky and everything. It's pretty dope. Me and my kids were watching it yesterday, and it was really cool, because it's part of history. And when you get to watch that type of stuff, if it's ever talked about in the future, well, it's going to be talked about, because I think this is like what's kind of getting ready for the Mars mission that they want to launch. So like this is a part of history, and to say that like, yeah, like we watched this, or you know, I saw images or pictures or videos, like be part of history, people. NASA.gov, ISS HD view now, or get the NASA TV app. It's a good one. Oh, maybe you guys can comment on this one. I just want you to comment on the one post. Comment. I'm going to find it right now and show it to you guys. Okay. On my Instagram, click on this one with the cup. Comment below that one and let me know about this, because I'm actually really curious about this one. Do guys work in rub and tugs? Like, is there like a female version? Like, you know, like female, like girls could go and there's just a bunch of dudes that work there? And like they can get like fucking like chowed down for a bit, or you know, their version of a happy ending. I'm really curious about that. So comment on the coffee cup post and let me know, because I don't know. Oh yeah, the DARE program. That's one of the worst examples of miseducation. I hate that fucking program. My oldest daughter just went through it in school or whatever. Well, I guess a couple months ago, but still. Yeah, and every time she came home, I had to kind of like sit down with her and really talk to her, because they were definitely like teaching the kids that, you know, weed was wrong, and it's this crazy thing that if you smoke, you're gonna like get crazy addicted and start giving handies out to guys at the bus terminal. And it's like, man, you can't fucking teach kids that shit. Okay, for like, it's just like, this shit pisses me off. If you are going to educate youth, don't be a fucking bitch about it. Like, do it properly, and don't use scare tactics about it. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Especially with something that, like, on the scale of all the drugs out there, including like overuse of alcohol, has a lot of, you know, effects on the brain, your health, the liver, da 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 da. And it's like they still take weed that like people can legitimately use for whatever reason, but like they still try and treat it like it's just as bad as meth, and it's nowhere close. Nowhere close. Fuck. Oh, weird people. I guess I should answer this question because I've actually gotten it a couple times. How long will I be doing the show for? I don't know. Obviously, I've gotten a bit frustrated lately, and I've, kind of shared that in my posts. Yeah, I'm not sure how long I will do the show for. If I have it my way, I'll just keep doing it. I just love doing it. But at the same time, if people don't really want to watch it and people kind of don't really like have anything to talk about, or they don't have anything they want to hear about, whatever have you, there's really nothing for me to do. I'm not, I'm not going to make a show that people don't want to watch, or, don't want like other people to see or whatever have you. Because I don't know, call me conceited or whatever about it, but I feel whether it's in one of the poetry parts or like one of just the videos where I'm talking, everything I'm saying or giving out is completely open and it's completely honest. And I feel like there might be something in there that could help somebody. But if nobody's seeing the videos and, nobody really wants to hear from me or whatever, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not going to keep doing the shows. So I guess it all depends on, how long do people want to watch a bearded guy talk about shit? If it turns into one of those things where, I put up videos and like after like a week and shit, it's only got like 1 view or whatever, like, there might not really be a point after that. I don't know. You know what I mean? So yeah, I guess it all depends on it all depends on, kind of the viewers and everything too. Like, how long do you guys want to hear a bearded guy talk about shit for? And like, what kind of, because I'm not gonna turn my channel into something, where I'm eating the world's hottest peppers or I'm doing these mouse trap challenges or something. Yeah, I don't want to I'm not going to turn my channel into one of those entertainment type ones like that. We all watch some of them, but I don't want to do that. I like doing this. I like, giving genuine opinions, hearing your guys' feedback and everything like that. But if people don't want to hear it and just people don't have anything they really want to hear about or whatever, I can't keep doing it. But I'm not saying I'm not going to keep doing it. I do love doing it. I love doing it for you guys. I got coffee in my mustache. I'm sorry. You guys are awesome. Like, there's been support and everything. So right now, everything's cool. Everything's fine. You know what I'm saying? But obviously, there's frustrations because I hate social media. There's so many people on there that they'll portray that they do watch my videos and they do watch my poetry pieces, but then they don't even know what my name is or my real name. And I said it in one of my poetry pieces. I'm not even going to tell you guys which one, because if anybody knows or you guys want to find out, you can go through my videos, whatever, and watch them. But yeah, it's don't fucking comment on my pictures or whatever, that I'm putting it for the real viewers, the real fucking people, the people who actually give a shit about this show and the people who watch it in this little community that we've kind of created here. Yeah, I don't know. I love doing the fucking show, but social media is frustrating as fuck. I just don't like fake people. And that's the biggest frustration about it, with like, as far as that goes. So yeah, I don't know. As long as all the real people keep supporting and you guys like keep wanting to hear me talk about shit or whatever, then I'm gonna keep doing these. And I'm gonna keep fucking talking about whatever the fuck it is. I don't care. If you guys want to hear about fleshlights, I'll talk about fleshlights. I don't care. But I'm not gonna just start doing a bunch of like other shit to get views. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not gonna start eating a bunch of hot ass peppers because I don't even like spicy things. Fuck that. I do have something planned though. I have an idea of how to get over my phobia of seagulls, and I think it's gonna be good. I just gotta figure out how to make a suit out of bread. As soon as I make a suit out of bread, I'm getting over these fucking I'm getting over these goddamn seagulls. The light is on, Lloyd. Don't yell at me, sir. No, I don't know if you guys have probably noticed, or I don't know if you have, but the past 2 videos I put out, I set up the light because, like, see, watch. Wow, it's darker. Bam, dark. Bam, darker. Bam. See, so I set up the light, but I didn't actually turn the light on for the past 2 videos. And Lloyd, if you guys don't know, Lloyd from Canada on YouTube, dope ass channel, and Van City Street Art, he runs that channel and the account on Instagram, Van City Street Art, VANCITYSTREETART. Don't fuck it up, people. Slow that video down in case you have to. But yeah, Van City Street Art, Lloyd from Canada, dope ass YouTube channels, dope ass Instagram, everything. He's a good fucking dude. He's the one who's helping me with all this shit. Like this, he's filmed music videos for Mocha Only, a rapper from Canada, if you're not familiar. Yeah, he's an amazing fucking dude. Shouts to Lloyd. I love you, brother. Who's commenting on my shit? Audra Christine. You got to go to work? Call in sick. That's not acceptable. No, I'm playing. Go get your money. Go get your money. Let me know what you thought of it after. You know what's up. You like barbecues? Hell yeah, I love barbecues. I got a little barbecue in my backyard. As soon as, like, I know Canadians, even like Americans where it snows and shit, which honestly, let's be it, a lot of places snow up there. But yeah, I love bar. If I have the choice between whatever the fuck, like, I don't know, a George Foreman grill, whatever, or I don't know. I guess however anybody else cooks burgers, pan fried, whatever. I don't know what they do, indoor grill. But yeah, I'll always take barbecue, especially flame broiled. I love barbecue. Get a little bit of black on there, you know, a little smoky taste. Oh yeah, that's a good one. Triple, as always, people. Oh, and I'm sorry, I didn't post it. So it's morning coffee with Juvy. Morning coffee with Juvy, you bitch. Yeah. I gotta figure out if anyone knows how to make things into ringtones. Let me know, because I want to make that theme song into a ringtone. That'd be dope. Yeah. Oh, man. What's up, people? How's everybody feeling today? I don't know what the weather's like where you're at, but it's sunny as fuck today. Me and Powerful Max went for a walk. Well, actually, we went for a jog in the back field. It was great. It was crazy because, like, you know, Max is a bit older, so at first going for walks, he was going slow. But it's like now that the weather's nicer out, like, he's pulling me when I go for walks. And today, like, I had to start kind of jogging to keep up with him, and he starts just, like, going as well. And it's awesome because, like, I don't know. When you see like that, it's like you see like the old pup in them, you know? It's awesome. He's crazy. I love that fluffy guy. Oh, yeah. I wanted to talk about this too. Oh, bam. As always, I'm wearing my Mr. Eyes shoes as well. Mr._Eyes, EYS. I know it's different, but hit him up on Instagram. There's the other one. Bam. But yeah, hit him up on Instagram and everything. Also, Eyes Clothing, EYS_clothing, shit, I fucked it up. CLOTHING. There we go. But yeah, he's really dope. He's actually a really good dude, honestly. It's rare these days that you find people who are just like doing what they love, like they're actually chasing a passion, but they're actually just genuine people. And they're obviously like, obviously at some point, if you can make money off your passion, that's a bonus. But if people, like, okay, for my music or whatever, when people hear a song or like one of my videos and they hit me up and let me know like what piece specifically they enjoyed or they connected to, like, I love it. And when it's like real genuine people that are like commenting and shit, like about like an art, like a photo I did or whatever, like that's real support. You know what I mean? And that's what we got to have more of these days. Like, everyone's so worried about, having all this money and all this shit, but we've missed the bigger picture of just like human connections. You know what I mean? Like, okay, what is the point of trying to have all these friends and shit, or and like people around you, if you're not trying to have a connection with them on any sort of level? Like, you guys could have different religious beliefs, but still appreciate each other's beliefs and respect it, but come together on something else, And I don't know. I don't understand where we became so detached, because we can't blame it on everything on the internet anymore, because there have been some amazing people that I've met, and some of the smartest people that I've met, who have done just countless hours of research on the internet, finding whether it's old, like the textbooks or books on the like Google or wherever somehow, and just learned everything they could. But then we have the dicks that use it for, all their fuckery and everything. So I don't know. We can't blame it all on the internet, but oh, you did set me up, you son of a bitch. Hamel Fett, the guy. He's a beautiful soul too. He's the perfect example of this shit. Okay. The Dark Side Riders, people, and Hamel Fett. HAMEL_FETT. The Dark Side Riders. THEDARKSIDRIDERS. We did it. Amazing fucking people that are just doing selfless things. They're Hamel Fett create. If you're not familiar with Boba Fett or anything, I know some people might not be. So Boba Fett, this is, the Mandalorian symbol, the mythosaur, if you will. This is Boba Fett right there. Hamel Fett makes or designs and everything crazy Mandalorian helmets, and gives them to charity and like uses them to raise money for charities. The Dark Side Riders, both of these guys are on Instagram. The Dark Side Riders, I believe they're mainly based out of California, but they have chapters in other states as well, and now one in the UK. And what they do is rebuild and everything, lightsaber replicas, and do different things for kids with cancer, and give them a bit of fucking hope and like, something to make them happy in this shitty time they're going through. Another way that they, help support or whatever, you can go to their GoFundMe page, gofundme.com/DSR charity. Donate to the t-shirt fund. All the money generated from the t-shirts are going to the Baby Cancer Foundation. Babies with cancer, you can fucking help them, people. You know what I'm saying? Like I said on Friday, you guys probably got paid this Friday or getting paid next Friday, or some people get paid Thursday. Just help them out a little bit, whether it's $5, $50, whatever you could do, or get a bunch of people together to help out. The Dark Side Riders, they're only looking for $1,200. Fuck, $1,200? Some people spend that on stupid bullshit a month. You guys could just help out. And I'm not doing this for myself. I have nothing to do with either of, like, with Hamel Fett, hashtag Hamel Fett Creations. You can check all his Mandalorian helmets and everything out. And the Dark Side Riders, hashtag Sabers for Akira. I don't have anything to do with either one of those. I'm not, like, those aren't my companies. They're beautiful people who are trying to help others and still establish this human connection that so many people have lost. So why wouldn't we kind of step out of our own little worlds and at least help them? But even if you give $5 to the DSR charity on GoFundMe, it's $5 that you just fucking helped somebody else. You did a selfless thing. Try it out. It might make you fucking feel good in this type of world. You know what I mean? We've all become so detached in everything, and like we're all so consumed by materials and having the newest iPhones or whatever it is, that we forget that it's, you know, there are people around us that might need help, that there might be things more important than having the new fucking Beats by Dre headphones or whatever. Just do something other than, you know, for yourself or for your phone. The Dark Side Riders on Instagram, hashtag Sabres for a Cure, GoFundMe.com/DSR charity, and at HamelFett, HAMEL_Fett, FETT, excuse me, hashtag HamelFett Creations. Go check out the artwork and everything. Help support them any way you can. Beautiful people, still worried about, you know, the human connection and making sure other people are happy. I know that all seemed kind of like a big promotion for them, but it was just, they popped into my mind and it reminded me, you know, those guys are perfect examples. And shouts to everyone who's part of the Dark Side Riders as well. You guys are all fucking beautiful. You know, I'm not singling anybody out. Anybody who's helping out or doing anything like that, you guys are awesome. But any of you people who are doing it for, you know, a monetary gain, like, you know, so you can get money and shit, so you can look good, you're a fucking piece of shit. And you shouldn't even be doing charities at all. Like, so shouts to all you beautiful people that still care about other human beings in this fucking weird detached world we live in. I raise my coffee to you. Wow. Went off on that one. All right. Now's the time. I got three more. You guys can comment and everything on my Instagram. I can't see. If you comment on YouTube and shit, I can't see it right now. Excuse me. If you guys want, submit some topics right now on my Instagram at Juvy the Kid, and or if you have my other ways of contacting, then our BBM, my number, whatever, then hit me up on that. Submit some topics, and we'll get talking about what you guys want. Sound good? Fix my beard a little bit quick. So, like, just smooth and fluffy today too. It's great. Oh. These aren't sponsors or anything, and I hope this doesn't get pulled for it, but whatever. Glosset raisins. These things are amazing. Best candy out there. I don't fuck with almonds. I don't like almonds. They're my mortal enemy. I'm not allergic. I just don't like them. But yeah, Glosset raisins. Dope ass shit. Reese's Pieces. Best things ever. I like peanut butter cups, but sometimes, you know, it's just too much peanut butter at once. Grab you some Reese's Pieces. Delicious. Oh, because I'm almost out of coffee a little bit, and I don't know how long we're going for. My residue of the Tall Hills. Figure it out. Residue of the Tall Hills. Ah, man. Okay. HamelFett. You're awesome, my man. Thanks for spreading the word. It's for you guys. I appreciate, you know, when you guys are thankful for it, obviously, but it's, you know, it's weird because, like, okay, I obviously, like, not obviously, but I wasn't like the best person growing up, you know what I mean? Like, obviously, like, I got into a lot of shit, got into a lot of fights, you know, whatever, kicked out of school and whatever have you. And, you know, so when people kind of give me compliments and they're like, "Oh, you're awesome," or, you know, you're a really good dude or whatever, like, I don't mean to be awkward or, like, you know, just kind of give everyone the same response or anything like that. It's just, I don't really know how to respond to it sometimes, because like sometimes I'm just caught up in my own like shit. Like if we all have like a shitty past or whatever, we get caught up in it sometimes, like in our heads. So like, you know, I'm not trying to just portray that it's just, oh, thanks guys, I appreciate that, like to everybody, whatever. I do appreciate it. I just don't know how to respond sometimes, because, you know, growing up, you know, I didn't really hear that too often in like a positive type setting. So like, I do appreciate when you guys, you know, give me feedback or whatever like that. I don't mean to just give, you know, a generic or default answer at all. I don't know how to respond sometimes, but I do appreciate it, guys, and I am so fucking thankful that you guys even take the time to do this, because really, when you think about it, I'm not a TV show. I'm not, you know, some charismatic late night show host, even though half of them fucking suck and they don't even write their own jokes. Like, I'm just a dude who's sitting on his couch with a fish beside him and, you know, a bunch of stuff that he likes around him, and I'm just talking some shit. Like, I don't know. You guys could do anything else with your time, but you come kick it with me, or you watch the videos, anything. You guys are fucking beautiful for that. Awesome possums, guys. Awesome possums. Okay, let's get you some topics in here, people. Da, 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 da. Oh yeah, my owl here. It's a wax melter. I just noticed, like, when I do theta wave meditations. If people aren't familiar with that, with what that is, there we go. It's our brains have. Excuse me. Oh, I apologize. Our brains have different frequencies that we all work on. There's, if I get this wrong, I apologize. There's alpha, beta, delta, and then theta. If it's not just those four that we know of so far, then there's one in between somewhere. But either way, theta waves are believed to be like kind of like what's in between complete consciousness and, you know, your subconscious, kind of like your dream states and everything like that. So what happens is sometimes they'll play some, you know, some ambient sounds, like maybe some breezes or ocean waves, while others, like, you know, some just things to kind of fill the noise, you know, like some steel drums, like kind of circling, like something like that. But in one headphone, you have to have headphones to do this. In one headphone, they'll play one frequency, so it'll be like kind of like wah, 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 like something like that, you know, just kind of almost like vibrations. And in the other headphone, they'll play another frequency, like on different levels, maybe faster or whatever. And what that causes your brain to do is tap into pretty much the theta waves and try and level out to figure out those two different frequencies and make them on one wavelength. And if you just relax and meditate through it, some people say like they go into dream states and everything through it as well. For me, yeah, it's been amazing. I swear by it. The one day I just did I was kind of stressed, all tightened up. I did a quick, just, you know, 15, 20 minute, maybe it was half hour session or whatever. And after, I just felt great. My body was loose. I didn't feel stressed. Wasn't angry, frustrated, nothing. It was amazing. So I definitely recommend theta wave meditation to everybody. You can YouTube it as well. There's a bunch of them. I'll screenshot the ones that I usually use if people want, and I'll put that on my Instagram. And yeah, I love them. I swear by them. Oh, but yeah, what led me to all that is I just noticed, because I was burning incense while I did it to help kind of, you know, give different smells, different vibes in the room. But I just noticed like the smoke would kind of fuck with me sometimes. So I got my owl wax melter. Yeah, see, we came full circle. I wasn't just going nowhere. We came back. The wax melter. It's dope because there's no candle, there's no smoke or anything. It's just a light bulb inside. It doesn't get too hot or anything. but it melts the wax in the little dish on top, and it smells great, and it stays in the room for a long time. Right now, I'm rocking that Tropical Fiesta. Again, not a sponsor, just really dope. Oh. Hamilfit, you made changes. That's why your show is called Life Lessons with Juvy. We all have things in our past you have done well in becoming who you were meant to be. Thank you, sir. Don't you dare make me tear up live on air. Don't you dare, sir. No, I appreciate it, man. Ooh. Why did it give me that twice? I don't know. So y'all ain't got no topics, huh? Well. Guess I'll get into my other topics then. Okay, this one, MMA, mixed martial arts. If you're not familiar with that, UFC, Bellator, Invicta, and boxing. No, that's not mixed martial arts, but I'm saying mixed martial arts and boxing. Is it good or bad? And I don't mean like good or bad health-wise. There's risks and safeties involved with both in anything we do. So we're not touching that. I mean, good or bad for society and for people growing up. I've met a lot of people in my life that don't watch boxing or, never have, or don't watch UFC and everything because for them, they've dealt with a lot of violent shit in their past or anything like that, and they don't want to sit there and watch others do it. I completely understand that, 110%. Sometimes there could be the flip side where, you were growing up, like with me, okay. With me, as soon as I found boxing, like watching the fights, watching Mike Tyson, Sugar Ray Leonard, Muhammad Ali when he was shaking like Joe Frazier and everything. I think he got kind of punched out after, but I think it was that fight. Yeah, either way. But it was just something about it for me. It was like, okay, well, like you can watch these and kind of like study it, learn how to duck and weave, throw punches properly, but it's also like it was like a chess match, like a physical chess match, especially with like mixed martial arts when you have guys that are, Division I college wrestlers, but they might also be really, really good in Muay Thai or kickboxing. But then you have this other guy who's really, really good at boxing or might just be really, really, really good at jiu-jitsu or something. Well, that completely changes the game because it's like, okay, well, this guy I could have really good kicks, but this guy has amazing takedowns. So you got to start thinking ahead. And for me, it was like it was like a physical chess match. It was like watching two competitors, whether it was male or female, trying to figure each other out and trying to figure out a game plan to go about what they were going to do. So I don't know. I think good or bad for society, I think it's good because it's one of those things where, okay, if people don't want to watch it, they just simply make the choice of not watching it. But the people who sit there and say like, oh, it's just two barbarians in the cage and da-da-da-da-da. There's obviously there's over 500 fighters in the on the UFC's roster or whatever. There's going to be some guys who just like to throw hands or whatever. But fans love seeing that. Out of the 50,000 people, whatever, that are in attendance there might be a couple that are like, oh no, don't make them bleed. I don't know. But I understand why some people don't want to watch it. I totally get it. And anything I say, okay, if you don't want to watch boxing or mixed martial arts because you had to deal with a lot of violent shit in your past, that's completely understandable because that could bring back flashbacks or anything like that. But if you're one of those people who just, you didn't deal with violent shit in your past, you haven't even seen a jiu-jitsu match or a mixed martial arts or boxing match, and you're just saying it's two barbarians going in to make each other bleed or whatever, it's far from that. And I don't know. if you think that's bad for society, you should think about all the people that are in the UFC that actually have university degrees in a lot of stuff, or a lot of people who use boxing or mixed martial arts as a way to get out of like shitty situations or a shitty environment. Is it bad for society? No, because it gives us, as humans, it gives us the release that a lot of us need or want. It's violence, yes. It's hectic at times. Controlled in a safe environment, absolutely. So, got to chill on all that shit, people. Oh, hold on. This light is motherfucking bright. Some people weren't born with high IQs. Some people weren't born with great physical attributes. Nobody should tell somebody else how to earn a living. If you don't like it, these aren't the droids you're looking for. Move along. Yeah, absolutely. Why you got to focus on other people's like parts or attributes that aren't, maybe as athletic as you or whatever. Just because they're not as smart in math class or can't fucking bench press a Mini Cooper doesn't mean they couldn't write a poetry piece or paint a portrait or write a song, whatever, that would make people cry. Son's yelling about something. Yes, it is a chess match. Mixed martial arts and boxing. It's move, counter move. You set up your opponent 3 moves ahead 100%, because it's like, okay, well, I could throw punches and I could throw this kick, but then what if he blocks those punches and sets up that takedown because he has a really good takedown? But then you got to have good takedown defense. Oh, mind-blowing. But yeah, just, I don't know. If something about someone or something in society isn't your cup of tea, unless it's like a crazy extreme issue, don't be extreme about it. Just let people have their shit. If you don't like it, don't pay attention to it, even if it's about somebody. Maybe they're not as athletic as you. Who the fuck cares? They're probably better at you at like 3 other things, and vice versa. Oh, what's going on, people? I don't know. Gonna probably kick you for a little bit longer and then get out of here. I just do gotta deal with that shit. But yeah, one thing before I do get out of here and everything. I don't know. You guys are awesome and everything, and like, it's really dope to see how much support and like everything has kind of come out of this. I definitely didn't expect it, but you guys got to remember, there's always going to be people who are going to talk shit. There's always going to be people who judge you and whatever. Don't worry about all that shit. Don't let that fuck with you. You know what I mean? Like, don't let that. If you're having a great day and someone comments some bullshit on your picture, come fucking message me, or like come comment on one of my pictures or whatever, and we'll start talking. You'll get your mind off of that shit. That's what, like, the tags Church of Juvy and stuff, like, I didn't come up with those, like you guys did. I've had some of my American viewers click like, Juvy for president and shit, and that's dope. Like, I love seeing shit like that because I'm Canadian, bitches. But yeah, either way, like, if you're having a shitty day or someone commented something stupid, just fucking hit me up and we'll fucking get you past all that. Like, you ain't got to worry about that shit. Stupid people just do stupid things, and they bring just negative energy wherever they go. So don't worry about them. There's no point in it. Like, Okay, I don't understand. Like, one of the biggest things too is like when people find out just kind of like how nerdy I am. You know, like all my Star Wars stuff, Mortal Kombat, Batman, all that stuff. It takes them for a surprise and everything, and that's cool because I like surprising people. But there's some people who are like, "Oh, Star Wars is dubbed." It's like, well, okay, like in your opinion, it is, but in my opinion, so is probably half the movies you watch. Especially if you watch Nicholas Sparks movies, I hate them. Especially because the guy divorced his wife after 25 years. The dude dipped on her, so all them love stories, they ain't for, don't pay attention to them, ladies. Gotta write your own love story. You know what I'm saying? Find your own notebook. Yeah. Boba Chop, you know what's up. I got mad love for you too. You've been one of the biggest supporters since like day one. Always been a genuine person. The ones who judge others are actually afraid. I'm not leaning over just to be weird. I have my phone here and I'm reading like things like people said. Nicholas Sparks can suck a dick. That just came in, and that's a true as fuck statement. He can suck a bowl of mint flavored dicks. But anyway, oh, and that was from Boba Chop and me, motherfucker. Anyway, Hamilfet, the ones who judge others are actually afraid of what they see in the mirror, and they are just deflecting away from themselves. Yeah, absolutely. And Star Wars is like a religion because it. Okay, I'm pretty sure that Jedi is a real religion now. You can legally put that on papers. So if anybody out there can sit there and be like, oh, well, I'm Christian and I'm Catholic and this is right. Well, guess what, fuckers? So is Jedi and so is Sith in that case. Oh, damn. I gotta get some fucking, I gotta go get some religion. Like, how do you even register that? You just gotta go back to your government or local place and just be like, oh, yeah, I gotta click something off. I don't know. Either way, Jedi and Sith are actually, or I don't know if Sith is, but Jedi is recognized as a real religion and shit, people. So Star Wars is like a religion. So if you're Christian or you're Catholic, Buddhist, whatever, well, Buddhists don't say shit like that, but Christian, Catholic, Roman Catholic, whatever, don't say Star Wars is dumb, and don't say other religions and beliefs are dumb, because you don't like it. Yeah, dicks. Yeah, Church of Sith. That'd be sweet. Wonder if they. Oh no, kinda. Oh, so I never got an answer. Okay. And if anybody catches this on like a later episode, feel free to message me on Instagram at Juvy the Kid, JUVYTHAKID. Do guys work in rub and tugs? Like, is there a female version of a rub and tug? Can females, go get a massage and then go get chowed out for a little bit for a happy ending? I need to know this, but I don't want to do the research myself. Freaks me out. I wouldn't go into those places. Mark other. No, I will not mark other, sir. I will write Jedi or Sith. I will be proud of what I am, sir. That was probably a little bit more emotional and bravehearty than it was supposed to be. But it was the perfect amount. Excuse me. Oh, as always, because I didn't say it. You like this hat? That shirt, maybe? This is actually going to be made into a tank top soon. Bam! See that? Anyway, yeah. Support your crew, Failed Youth Clothing. Again, people who've been rocking Failed Youth Clothing or whatever and supporting us, it's been really dope. Like, no, it's one of those things. We talk to everybody and make sure it's not just about the money and everything with them, We want to make sure that they're doing okay and like their orders are fine or whatever. So yeah, shouts to everyone who rocks with us for Failed Youth Clothing as well. You can get yours at failedyouthclothing.com, or you can hit up me on Instagram at Juvy the Kid. I already spelled it out. You can hit up our official New Market rep, Patrick Zombie at Patrick_Zombie ZOMBIIE. That was like a song. But hit him up, or you can hit up our main page at Field Youth CC, like CC for clothing company, and then at our other owner, it's me and my homie Brandon at Citizens C1T1ZENS. That's the other squad till death. That's just going to be popping up soon too. Stay tuned for all of that. Oh, I think I got some answers about my female rub and tug questions. Sounds like a new business adventure. Crunch and munch. Yeah, it might be. Who knows? That'd be sweet. Yeah, straight up. Okay. Boba _ chop, because I don't know if you want me to put your real name out there. But all females have to do is spread the legs. 9 times out of 10, if I walk up to a guy, if she walks up to a guy and says, "Eat my pussy," they would say yes. Yeah. Like, it's kind of shitty. It's kind of shitty how, like, often people, like, think about that. You girls are privileged. I'm just kidding. Sorry, I missed the thing. Haywood 1426, because I don't know if you want me to put your real thing out. American Sniper was a sick movie. You missed out. I'll catch it on DVD or Netflix or something. It'll be fine. And I don't even know. Like, I heard a lot of the shit's kind of weird. I know I'll probably cry during it, so that's not going to be fun. Oh, am I all out of coffee? Just about. Just a boot. Pussy has power. Pussy is power. Like, unless, like, it's a... Okay. See, and this is the weird thing. This is another thing about society. Too many sensitive ass people. Think about it like this. If a guy is in love with his girl and will do anything for her, he's pussy whipped. But if he will, like, unless, like, she's on, on her independent shit or understands, like, you're both adults. You need time away to do your own shit. But, like, you know what I'm saying? Okay. If he's always at work or, like, working a bit or doing his thing because, like, he's trying to, like, put food on, like, okay, I don't want to sound, I'm not against women, but, like, too many sensitive people, so I'm trying to be politically correct, you could say. But anyway, like, if he works and shit a lot, even if she's working and everything, but, like, sometimes during her time off he has to work, then he doesn't pay attention to her and appreciate her. Even if he buys her flowers and shit, people will say that. But, like, a lot of the time, a lot of girls can kind of get away with shit that guys can't. But it's the same way with guys, too, obviously. I don't understand it, but pussy is power. Think about it like this. If a guy is in a fight with his girlfriend and he's horny, like, he's in the fucking mood, and she's like, you know what? You ain't getting none of this cookie tonight. You ain't getting nada from the goodie shop, bruh. Then the guy's gonna be like, well, fuck. That's fine. I'll just fucking jerk off or whatever, right? But if he turns around and goes, well, you ain't getting none of this. You ain't getting no paros papa. You know what I mean? I don't actually say any of that. I'm just going to state that. It was just coming to my mind. But if he says it, then she just turns around and goes, okay. It doesn't matter. Pussy is power. Ladies, you got the power. Trust me. You got the power. Da-da, da-da. Don't say stinky. Fuck PC. Just say what's on your mind. Yeah, I should. I really, that is the one thing I have been struggling with, I'll admit, during this show. I want to come off, and present everything very respectful, and I don't want, to offend too many people. Obviously, some people are going to be offended fucking regardless. Some people are offended when I just say fuck, so, well, fuck them. But, yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to be respectful for everybody, but at the same time, like, I do say what's on my mind in a way. I just try and articulate it in a way that could be more respectful, I guess. I don't know. But what is politically correct these days, folks? Apparently, you're not allowed to say midget. I didn't know that. Well, okay, like I've known that for a bit, but like growing up, that wasn't politically incorrect. There's a lot of things that it's just like out of nowhere. It's like a bill gets passed or something overnight, and they're like, "Oh, you can't say that no more." In Australia, I think it is. They don't want you to say the word bossy to describe a girl, or say to a girl that she's bossy, because that might be a derogatory term, and that won't want her to be a boss, like of a corporation, whatever. Oh, shut up. Like, that is the stupidest thing ever. A lot of girls that I have met in my life that are bossy aren't bosses of shit. They don't even have fucking jobs. They're just sitting on the couch being fucking douche canoes. So yeah, if you're bossy, but you're being a fucking dick all the time and walking around just cutting the world up, then yeah, fuck you. You're bossy. But and like, how is that politically incorrect now? Just that's gonna deter girls from being a boss. If anything, that's been like the mindset of girls now. Even if they don't have anything going for them and they're like chilling with like 8 kids and they're just sitting on the couch watching Maury Povich, they're like, hell yeah, I'm a boss. Fuck you. Bossy, I'm not going to stop saying it. Same with twat, same with cunt. I'm not going to stop. I know there's trigger words, there's sensitive words, but I don't care. Because so many fucking people get sensitive just because of words. And just stop. Why? Like, what the fuck is politically correct? First of all, I don't agree with politics. I don't like politicians unless they actually stand up and say what the fuck's going on and be outspoken and honest for once, which I don't remember ever really happening. Like, I'm not talking about, retired Secret Service, anything like that. I'm talking about in the moment press conference. They're like, all right, you know what? No, that was bullshit. That was bullshit. He fucking lied. I know him. What is politically correct? Because I don't agree with all the stupid politics that are around half the fucking world. First of all, politics, like all that shit in the States and in Canada, okay. Well, if we go to Russia, they have different politics. And if we go to indigenous tribes in the Congo or in the Amazon or whatever, they have 100% different politics. So what is politically correct? Because you live in the States, I live in Canada. What you think is politically incorrect might be one of my favorite words to use on a daily basis. So maybe you should stop being so sensitive and stop cunting the world up. If you're not familiar with that, that's just being really cunty and just spreading that all over the world. Stop cunting the world up. Ooh, he said it. He said it. Ah, I can't wait to see the comments on these ones. Fuckums. All right. Well, I think I'm going to get it out of here for now. I appreciate everyone for coming and chilling, watching the topics, comments, anything. As always, if you guys want, submit topics on my Twitter or Instagram at Juvy the Kid, JUVYTHAKID, for those that see this in the future. And yeah, hashtag life lessons with Juvy, hashtag church of Juvy, and on Sundays, morning coffee with Juvy. I'm going to try and bring more content and everything. So far, I do the live episodes on Sunday, and then I get you guys the life lessons with Juvy on Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays. So if you guys want more content, let me know. I'll try and do something different, maybe some weird news stories and stuff for Tuesday and Thursday. And maybe I'll do like Spit-a-Verse Saturdays, and I'll like do new music or something. But anyway, I am out. I love y'all. To the quiet kids, weirdos, freaks, outcasts, I love y'all. Please keep being weird.